as I was saying, I don't know if they're gonna get back on or not, but great shows, fellas. We appreciate you being on. Look, Niko got back on. My man Niko, yo.
We still here.
I mean, I was still talking about different things. But Niko, I feel exactly what you're saying. But your star player, the number one player in the league right now, was a second round pick. Draymond.
I know he was the second round draft picks are already projects.
You never know. Why not make it one round, not two? You water it down with two. But like we were talking about, the NBA is trying to get over. They're trying to monopolize the world. So if you can get some of these star players from all these different overseas teams to already be in your establishment, to learn the culture, to learn the way the game is played, you never know what you can bring out of those players. That's all I'm trying to say. It might be 1 out of 1,000. You never know, but that 1 out of 1,000 might be something that joins your team to be something. You never know.
It's very true. That's very true.
You just never know, because all those players from Miami, I think it's 4 players that are undrafted. Suppose Miami didn't take a shot on them and nobody else did. Then they're going to work at Walmart. And what could have been?
I mean, that's the great part about being an organization like Miami that just knows how to find talent that's off the books.
And your team, your organization.
Absolutely.
Your organization, the Spurs, Miami. Who else?
Well, Golden State.
Golden State now, but I feel like they keep jumping back and forth. They had Jerry West, and then Bob gone now. We'll see what happens with them. But yeah, man. Niko, thank you for being on, dude. I'm so happy for you. And I don't care if you give it to me. Give it to me some more, Niko. You can give it to me all day. You swept the fuck out of us. I mean, it might have looked closer in some games, but it didn't feel like it. It never felt like it was.
Look, I knew we were winning after we beat you guys. I really did. I was like, it's going to happen. Like, we're not losing.
It was hurt. Yeah, we know.
I was like, we're not losing. Like, plain and simple. We took the monkey off our back and we whooped your ass. Plain and simple. And then right then and there, we were winning
it. Now, if you'd have played Boston or Milwaukee, would you have felt as confident?
No, I would definitely not. I think they're much better teams, but like I said, I still would have liked our chances.
So going into next year, do you feel confident? I think you still feel confident in beating and winning in the West. It seems like you still feel confident of getting out of the West.
Absolutely. Like, so when you have the best player in the world, anything can happen. You have the best player in the world. You have the best 2-man game in the world. You have the best overall 1 through 15 team. I find it hard pressed to bet against us. I don't care what Phoenix did. I don't care what Golden State might do. I don't care what the Lakers do. I don't care what the Mavericks do. The only team that can beat this team right now is us. So we'll see.
I'm with you. I feel like if there's no injuries with Denver, there's no and I don't ever want. I've always liked Michael Porter Jr. in college and everything else. Jamal Murray, I really like Jamal Murray. And Jokic, I mean, he's one of those guys that, how can you hate him? He plays the game the right way. He wins a championship. He's doing things that never been. He led the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists. Never been done before. And all he wants to do is grab his daughter and say, "Okay, it's over. Can I go home?" How can you ever hate somebody like that? How could you ever? You know what I mean? That's some good shit. That's some good shit. I have grown to appreciate the different, and I have, and part of it's because of you, and part of it's because of one of my old co-hosts, Tommy, talking about Jokic, and I'll be like, man, whatever, he ain't even top, whatever. And this has been for years now that I'm like, and I finally eaten crow, finally admitted it, but it's a pleasure to watch because they play the game the right way and they're passionate about it, and I love it.
The people that's the Keyshawn Johnsons of the world, the people that say this team is not fun to watch, doesn't know how to watch basketball. Plain and simple. Like, look, this team is not going to fucking put a poster dunk on you every single night. You're not going to have 3-pointers from the logo. What you're going to do is you're going to have the two-man game that no one can stop. You're going to have the best player in the world do some ridiculous passes to find players in open spots to make his teammates better, and you're going to find good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball.
Yes, and somebody like me, I've always been like, and nothing against Darren and Steph Curry and everybody, I've always said the 3-point game is starting to mess up basketball because everybody wants to chuck it from everywhere. Everybody comes down. Analytics says we should shoot threes every single damn time down the court. And I feel like that's not basketball. I'm used to backdoor cuts. I'm used to this, posting up, switching around. You know what I mean? And I've always said we should make a dunk worth 3 points just because I want them to do the things that Denver did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
whether they make that a rule or not, I enjoy watching everybody share the ball and not checking and ducking or flopping around like Harden. You know what I mean? So that's my appreciation for it. And I've learned to appreciate them. Definitely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm hyped for you, Niko. I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man.
I gotta watch look for those out there that watch other sports and don't like watching baseball. The World Championships for the cross is on. I got a couple of my boys playing for Team USA, so I'm watching that. So if you guys are,
what's their names?
Rob Pennell, one of the best players of all time. Charlie Bertrand, Jack Kelly, T.D. Erlin are my 4 boys who play for my team that I work for. So hopefully Team USA can bring home the gold this next couple of weeks because they're playing down in San Diego. So it's on ESPN. So
you got me getting turn it on right now. Yo, and cheer for
them.
I don't even know these mugs.
It's on ESPN too. It's a fun game to watch. I got to pull up my phone while you've been recording. So it's been, but Terrell, again, I appreciate you having me on, man.
Dude, I appreciate you. You got your finger in every cookie jar all over the world, man. I really appreciate your time, bro.
Not enough, though. Not enough.
Happy for you to get that moment with your dad. You know what I mean? Y'all sitting there. That's something that y'all gonna talk about forever. That's a moment that's so awesome that I'll never have. But I'm glad somebody like you who deserves it. You know, you bust your ass, you do different things. You know, that's great stuff for you and your family, man. That's great stuff. I appreciate you spending time with me. I know the first time we got on, I gave it to you big, but you realized it was just passion. And now you can rub it in my face, baby. Sweet.
I could have brought my broom. I could have been a douche, but I was like, you know what? I'll lay him off easy, man, because this is a celebration.
Give it to me.
This ain't about no hating anymore. This is a celebration. That's what I've realized is all the haters, everyone that's just been talking shit about this team. I just laugh now. I just laugh. Because it's funny now. Because what are you going to say? Like, oh, this team doesn't have enough to win it all? Oh, what did? This player, Jokic, isn't all-time great because he doesn't have a ring? Oh, he does have a ring. Oh, he does have 2 MVPs. And what are you going to say now? You can't say shit anymore. Plain and simple.
And you look at his team, you can't say that he built some all-star team around him. They homegrown talent that a lot of organizations would have gave up on Michael Porter Jr. for the injury.
Would have gave up on Michael Porter Jr. Would have gave up on Michael Malone after not making playoff his first 3 years.
Exactly.
Would have gave up on Jamal Murray after tearing his ACL. And this team did it the right way, and that's what makes this so much more sweeter.
Would have never said, let's go get Aaron Gordon. They would have never done that. This organization did things that other organizations would never do. They want to go out here and just kind of grab and piece things together real quickly. So I appreciate Denver for doing stuff the right way. And good luck next year. As long as LeBron James is on the LA Lakers, I will not want them to ever win. So, good luck to you and your team.
That is such a Laker mentality. It's such a Laker mentality. I hate it.
Why you hate it?
Because I will never root against my team. My Broncos suck ass, but I will not root against Russell Wilson. I don't care. I don't care. I will never be like, you know what? He'll never be Peyton. You know what? He'll never be LA. I don't care.
Who's your favorite quarterback? Who's your favorite quarterback?
Peyton's my favorite quarterback. I love Peyton.
Man is your favorite Denver quarterback?
Well, I wasn't alive. And I didn't grow up during Elway, so Peyton's my favorite, obviously. Elway obviously has the aura for the city, but Peyton will always be my number one.
I feel you. But see, I love Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is, if you saw everything in my room right here, it's Kobe Bryant. So LeBron James is like the anti-Kobe Bryant. So that's the reason. If it wasn't that feeling, I would.
Russell Wilson is nearing anti-Peyton Manning stages. Okay, I don't know. So I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll see. We'll see how you feel. We'll see. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I know you got a lot of stuff to do.
Oh, I appreciate you having me on.
We gonna
I'll
get up
try to
again,
hop on
man.
during football season again or something.
Yeah, man.
I know you and Jimmy chopped it up last year. I can talk some football, so when football season comes around, because this is what my brother Jimmy and I are basically just call the off season. Like we just find shit to talk about because we don't talk baseball.
Baseball, I
we
can't
just
do
find
it.
shit to talk about. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Hey, I'd love to get on there with you and Jimmy because I got his team going to the Super Bowl this year with my man Burrow.
I hate to disagree. I don't want to see Kansas City do it, and I don't think my team will. So I don't hate it at all.
Are y'all the worst team in the division?
No, the Raiders.
It's the Raiders.
Raiders still suck.
Are y'all better than the Chargers?
No, I don't think we're better than the Chargers, but the
Chargers
Chargers
realistic.
will always.
I like that.
Chargers will always be mid though. They'll never win anything, so it doesn't matter.
And they've had LT. They've had some players, junior. They've had some stuff. But they went against Peyton Manning and Brady. And Roethlisberger for that matter. But that's a story for another day. Rellism Sports Talk 179. I guess part 3 with the champion Niko, aka Kobe Bryant. Champion. Congratulations, baby. Congratulations.
Champion
Playoff
Murray.
Finals champion Murray. Hey, man. Congratulations to you, bro. Cheer for you always.
Appreciate it again, Terrell, having me on. Like I said, all our stuff, you can follow us at FEOTB Pod, Far End of the Bench podcast, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Like I said, we had a show come out Wednesday where we literally did an hour on all Nugget stuff for the season. So I highly recommend it if you're trying to see what the process was like to get to the championship, how we got there, how the players got there, what's for the future, how that looks, and all that kind of stuff. We cover it all. So I highly recommend hopping on and checking us out.
One question before you go, because y'all did make a trade. Y'all did make the trade, and now y'all got 3 picks tomorrow now. Did you see that? I
did see that. Calvin Booth is making some genius moves. I think Andre Jackson is the guy that we might trade up for, a guy who was on the Connecticut National Championship team.
Yeah.
Booth is a guy that wants championship mentality, and I would be highly surprised if we don't go after a guy that has a high caliber. Maybe a Jaime Jaquez of the world, Drew Timmy of the world. We'll see. Maybe a Chris Murray.
I expect Timmy fitting with. I can see that.
I could too, weirdly enough. So, and he'd find his own little niche here. I'll tell you what. So, but yeah, I'm excited. It's funny because we made the trade to get more than one first round pick during the NBA Finals. People forget, like we made a trade, and then here we are a day before the draft getting more picks, and saying fuck the picks down the road. Let's get draft picks. Let's get guys on young rookie contracts now and go in right now. So I love what we're doing, and I love the buying in mentality because why not? Your window is open. Why not?
Window's open. Bruce Brown opted out. And he was a little piece for y'all. But I think some of the pieces that y'all got that didn't play a lot, and that Braun boy, I like him from Kansas. I like him.
Brown is going to be a dog. Christian Brown is going to be a dog. I think that Peyton Watson, another guy at UCLA, is going to be a dog. Gillespie is a guy who won a national championship at Villanova.
From Villanova. Yeah.
There's a lot of young guys off the bench that I feel like could mold into some very, very good players. So, like I said, when you have your big 5, your starting 5 set up, like it's finding out, okay, what can we do to make sure we come back and go back to back.
I feel you. And when you keep talking about big 5, we talk about Phoenix with those 3. Oh, they got a big 3, but you don't really know what's big, who's going to do what. When you talk about your big 5, everybody knows their role. And when the best player says, I'm willing to go and get 20 assists today. Here you go eat, baby, because it's the best way for us to win. That's humongous.
That's massive. It's absolutely massive.
It's crazy, man. I appreciate you. Can I get one more? Because on Rellism Sports Talk, we talk about sports from Hall of Famers, the NBA champion Nuggets, to the
big time storylines.
Mile High City. Appreciate you, baby.
Mile High City, baby.
Mile High City, stand up. Thanks, Niko.
Peace.
All right.